They always say, I wish the world could see me the way my dog sees me, right?
No, he's especially, for him, he's a sheepdog. So he's excited because he worries about me. So he sees me going off into this other space with all these people and all these machines. So he literally worries. And that's what I think sheepdogs have, a very interesting form of, I think, OCD. So that's what Link does. So
see, that's pure love.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as I try to readjust after my headgear, it's appropriate that we talk about healthy hair, skin, and nails.
My hair is what it is. So
you look like you combed your hair, though.
Yes.
Today.
Well, I must have. I did comb my hair today,
okay,
I think.
see?
But I desperately need a haircut.
I was just going to say, though, and I wasn't going to go there because that's always, the teaser. We always like to tease Andrew about his hair length, but always look fabulous.
Well, I'll know because my mom will let me know later.
You'll hear it from Mom, exactly. Yes. Well, I know if you've ever watched Andrew before, I know you've heard about this product. And seriously, when you think about, Andrew is our #1 product at HSN. He's our lowest return rate. He's our highest
the products I make are the #1.
Well, and we think he's #1 too.
And what's great is it's the #1 reorder products. And that's, to me, it's one thing if someone orders my products, it's the other thing that they're reordered. And whenever you look at the counter, I would say that probably 90% of the numbers on a counter are from folks reordering. And Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails is a perfect example of something that's extremely loyally reordered. And because everyone is so loyal, that's why I thought it was very important, probably it was at least 10 or 12 years ago, that we did our first live remote for the factory. That we literally, that Matt, who I talked about before with the installation of the blenders, that Matt and I really sat down and figured out how we could put a little studio on the floor of the factory, so it's isolated from the factory. So we're proud of this factory, and you have a right to see where your products are made. So we're proud of it, and at the same time, this hopefully instills confidence that we are different, that we go about making vitamins in a way that no one else does, and that this is something that I take very seriously. Most vitamins are manufactured by contract manufacturers, meaning that the company that's selling them didn't make the vitamin product for you at all. But that's what we do. We make our products so uniquely that we can't rely on anyone else to do it. We have to do it ourselves. So when we're talking about healthy hair, skin, and nails, you're talking about a product that's 100% pure, 100% additive free. I don't think it has 400 reviews. I think it has 4,000 reviews.
In fact, Pat, you'll have to give me the latest update. I think it has more than 3,000 5-star reviews. You're right, 4,426 reviews. 3,354
3,300.
Perfect.
So almost 80% of the reviews are perfect 5-star reviews.
Yes.
So, and when you talk about a hair, skin, and nail product, you're talking about visible results that you see, or someone's not giving you a 5-star review. That ignores whether it might upset their stomach or whether it's easy to swallow. This product is easy to swallow. It will never upset your stomach. And the only thing you'll experience are probably greater benefits than you've ever dreamed. And that's the kinds of reviews it gets. It's literally almost perfectly reviewed. And that's for a product that most people would get it and have pretty high expectations, especially if you hear me speak about it or if you read the other reviews. You have high expectations, and it delivers. It truly delivers.
And you know what? I have to say, to be basically one of Andrew's #1 reorder products, first and foremost, this is HSN's greatest beauty product of all time. And we sell some pretty amazing skincare and creams, but they can only do so much. This is building better hair, better skin, better nails from the inside out. Maybe my favorite thing about it is not only the fact that it works, but it's non-denominational. So for men, for women, in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, it really doesn't matter. That's the other great thing, whether you're trying to grow your nails out, if you want to get rid of those acrylics, if you want, if your hair has been challenged, if your hair is not your crowning glory. That's the really amazing thing about Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails. And when you read those testimonials, please take a moment to do that. Certainly, we would love to recommend that you get certainly insured and grab yours while we have it available, because when Andrew is here, when he features a certain product, they almost become like little mini today's specials. And when you look at the kind of savings that you have here, I'm glad that 500 count size is available, because that's the one I always grab.
I suspect the price today is better than, say, an original Today Special about 15 years ago. And then you have to realize, when I introduced this 15 years ago, it contained 500 micrograms of biotin.
I remember.
So today you're getting more than 6 times the levels of biotin. and it's less expensive than when I introduced
Amazing.
it. So the product has only become more affordable. It's only become more comprehensive, and the reviews speak for themselves.
They do indeed. And remember, I know Andrew was talking about how his products are made differently than anybody else. Remember, the state-of-the-art facility is also powered by the energy of the sun. So there are so many things that make Andrew's products so different. And maybe you're watching the show and you're saying, listen, I've taken somebody else's product, for hair, for skin, for nails. I mean, not only are these manufactured in a way that's different, this is non-discriminatory in terms of getting better hair, skin, and nails from the inside out.
Our solar panels generate more power than is used to run this facility, including the lights necessary for this broadcast, everything. So we have, especially now with global warming, and they're just having the conference in Paris for global warming, that we were more than a decade ahead of the curve, probably 15 years ahead of the curve in terms of that. We have no carbon footprint at this facility, zero. And I've even gone so far as to plant trees in Arkansas to eliminate the carbon footprint from every shipment that comes here and every shipment that goes out to you. So we really want to make sure that that, as they say when you go out in the wilderness, the only thing you leave behind are footprints. That's us. We want to make sure that you're getting the best products. And when you look at this product, you get a sense of how pure it is. It's a small capsule, an easy to swallow capsule, and it's literally like dust. That's why, typical products, these are very costly ingredients. Why would you want to put them in and compress them into a rock-hard tablet that traps the ingredients, makes them difficult to be absorbed, upsets your stomach, hard to swallow? We make sure it's a small capsule, easy to swallow capsule with a gentle powder that's going to deliver the nutrients so they're soluble, so they can benefit you. And that's why this product is so well reviewed. That's why all my products are so well reviewed. I'd say that we probably have an excess today of 30,000 reviews on my products.
Yes.
And over 90% of them are positive reviews. Over 80% of them are perfect 5-star reviews. I think all of our products are customer picks, every one.
Well, and remember too, because you're shopping for the holidays, these are Andrew's last shows for the year. Certainly this is something that you treat yourself to, but you know how we talk about Andrew's products are feel the difference, see the difference products? Well, you actually have until January 31st to try these products out, including, of course, our today's special at midnight. And honestly, I know for me, it's been a remarkable change. I think for a lot of us out there, I love the skincare that I use, but skincare can only do so much.
Well, and it's only doing what it does on the outside of your body. What you're doing with your skin or your hair, yes, it's important, but you're making up tissues that are deceased, that are dead tissues. The skin on the outside of your body, when you exfoliate, when you clip your nails, when you cut your hair, you don't have an anesthesiologist there. You're not dealing with living tissue. You're basically making up or trying to dress up dead tissue. The only time you have an opportunity to make a difference in the quality of those tissues is with what you put in your body. Unfortunately, the way we eat doesn't have a positive impact on our hair, skin, and nails. The key nutrients are not abundant in even the healthiest diet. So this is a product that's designed to go in the inside, work from the inside out, which is the only place, the only opportunity we have to make a difference in how those tissues appear. And it's not as if you, and I say this often, you don't really have to take my word for it. You can go to hsn.com and have your choice of over 4,000 reviews. And 90% of those reviews you're going to read are glowingly positive reviews. Over 80% of them are perfect 5-star reviews. And not out of 50 or 60 or even a few hundred, but out of more than 4,000. If that is not a very clear statement of quality, I know when I go look at a review in a restaurant or a review in a movie, even a great movie or a great book or a great restaurant, they don't have as good reviews as our products. And our products, you'd figure, are so subjective, are so personal, that how could they possibly be so consistently well reviewed? And if there's anything that gives insights into all of us are the same on the inside, our biochemistry we share is the same, it's the impact of these products, which are designed to work with the shared biochemistry that we all possess.
Well, and just consider the sheer economics. And because I had to get a polish change for the show, in Vegas, it's like $40 to get a polish change.
I wouldn't know that. Yes.
Yeah, see, I would hope not. But when you just think of the relevance of how much you spend for a shampoo or a conditioner or a hairspray or a nail polish, I mean, that's the thing that is mind-boggling. This is pennies to get better hair, skin, and nails from the inside out.
I imagine it's different depending on where you live, but I would imagine it's quite easy to go to a beauty salon, and depending upon what you're doing at the beauty salon, to pay for that 500 capsule supply.
Easy.
To pay about, literally about
Easy.
almost $100. Well, actually, no shipping and handling, so it's less than $100. So to pay that easy, whether you're getting a manicure, whether you're getting a permanent, whether you're getting color done, whether you're getting a haircut, it's probably easy to spend a couple of $100s. And that 500 capsule supply is going to last you either close to 9 months or a year and a half. Remember, the potency levels are so much higher, you can take either 1 capsule a day or 2 capsules a day. What I generally say, if you're starting from the beginning, take 2 capsules a day. And then after a month, see if 1 capsule a day is all you need. But either way, you're getting levels that will make a difference. I'd say it's split 50-50 whether people take 1 or 2 capsules daily. If you read the reviews, you'll hear exactly that, 1 or 2 capsules daily.
Absolutely.
So it's incredibly affordable.
So we do recommend, though, actually with all of Andrew's products, because this is, you'll take it every single day. If your budget will allow, do the larger size. Because believe me, your husband will use this, everybody in your family will use this. So choose your size of choice. I'm glad you snuck it into the show, because I know you don't have a lot of these to go around.
We don't. I didn't get to read any reviews. I was going to, but I encourage you, hopefully you, whether on your phone or whatever it might be, you can go to hsn.com and just scan the reviews. And just know that until January 31st, you have a money-back guarantee. So there's no risk. If you don't love it, you send it back. And I don't think you'll be sending it back.
Absolutely.
In fact, I know you won't be sending it back.
Well, all right. So remember, actually, our next item is a great little partner with Healthy Hair, Skin and Nails.
Yes. Well, it's both a product that people